Hey, little mama. Hey, so I I'm hearkening back to um, the news that you shared with me yesterday about the cheerleading team. Um, it's a couple things that I just want to kind of go back on since we haven't had the chance to talk yet, and I don't know that we will. Um, is Was it your goal? I'm reviewing the list of goals that you dedicated yourself to while you were out here a couple of weeks ago, and it's not on here. So, um, was it really your goal? I don't know. Maybe it was. Sometimes I've written goals down and one has skipped my mind, but nonetheless, it was a goal. So if that's what happened, that's what happened, right? But I just want to make sure that it's clear in your mind. If it was a goal, well, then that's a different conversation, right? But if it wasn't really a goal, well, that's a different conversation too. Okay. Now, there's a couple of things that I want you to draw back to is, and I know you're fine. I know you are. I know mentally, emotionally, you are far more confident than one wrinkle in the carpet like this getting you upset. And I'm sure by now you've realized that the whole cheerleading tryouts thing was a really big popularity contest. I mean, put yourself in their situation. This new girl that nobody's ever met comes to try out. Am I going to pick her over my friend who I went to school with since the third grade, who might not be as good? Chances are probably not, because it's the girls who pick. It's not like it's really overseen by, there's no governance, is I guess is what I'm saying. But I want to draw you back to the life verse that I picked for you. Um, the one that spoke to me when I rededicated my life to Christ and um, was blessed with you as a daughter, is Proverbs 31:25. She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. Now, I don't draw that to you because you have a great laugh. I mean, you do. All right. I love it's a hearty laugh. It's a boisterous laugh. Don't ever lose that. We lose that through our childhood and adolescence, and we kind of go to what I call it a closed mouth laugh. Right? But when you're a little kid, you laugh and your mouth is wide open. You're showing teeth and gum to everybody, and it's a boisterous laugh, right? It's really the joy. That's that childish joy that I wish that all adults could still aspire to, that we could all still have, but we lose it. Don't lose it. That's such a wonderful thing, and I love that when your brothers, because Dante's another one with a very boisterous laugh, are around. I love how it makes me feel, and I can let loose and really, really take joy in life because of it. Probably has a lot to do with the fact that in that hypothetical, my kids are with me, and what else do you need for joy, right? But the reason why you can laugh without fear of the future is because you are protected, right? You're protected by a loving father. Well, two. Um, but Romans 8:28, right? Your birthday, 8:28. I thought this was pretty awesome. And we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called according to his purpose, right? There's going to be so much good that comes out of this that you have no clue. I don't even know how to point it out because I don't have that all-knowing wisdom. But some good will come out of it. Um, there's numerous things that I had gone through in life, and I'm sure that you've gone through in life, that you thought, man, this is the pits, but somehow something good came of it. I don't know what it is. You could easily think of a few things that are going on around you right now that the people involved might feel like are really bad, but they don't understand how much good can come from it. When I was a young man and I found out I was going to be a father, I was terrified. And I thought there's nothing good that could come of this, you know. And then Dante was born 4.5 months premature and was in the hospital all that time. And I thought certainly nothing good could come of this. But, you know, your first child always saves your life. You know, it saves you from going off the deep end in recklessness. I don't know what that recklessness would have been because, you know, Dante was born before I was too far along that path. But he without a doubt saved my life. He saved it from a lot of turmoil, a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. You know, children make you focus. And that's certainly what Dante provided for me. Was I had to center myself. I was no longer living for a 19-year-old boy at that point. I was living for a little boy, my little boy, you know, and I wanted to make sure that I was doing the right things and I was teaching him the right things and I was being a good example. And I did it the best I could with whatever knowledge I had at 19, and it got better as I got older. But that's where I want you to understand is how does this make you better? What better can you focus on since you don't have the distraction of cheerleading? Because that's a year-round sport. It is a massive commitment, and it goes through all the holidays. So I'm looking at your goals here, and it says something about being a gymnast. Now, if you're dedicating so much time to cheerleading, how can you possibly dedicate time to being a gymnast? All right, so if you want to reevaluate your goals and go that way, hey, let's do it. I'm all about it. You know, that's a beautiful thing about this, about writing goals, is they could be rewritten, right? Your priorities change, things that excite you change, and your ambitions change. Okay, well, let's rewrite them. Not a big deal, right? So the way that I look at this is, now you get to focus on gymnastics, right? You kind of put two things out there. Okay, Lord, what do you want me to focus on? Do you want me to focus on gymnastics? Or do you want me to focus on cheerleading? What is it that you want me to focus on? Well, he kind of eliminated one, didn't he, right? Okay, so he eliminated one. Now, what grand things could you have from gymnastics? There you have an idea. You've already gotten a purview into it, a preview. You've already seen a little bit of what you can achieve in gymnastics. And I don't think you're done there yet. I don't think your heart is done there yet. I think it was pulled from you a little abruptly. But again, all things will be used for his glory, for those who love him. And I believe you love him. So I'm excited to see where God takes you with this. I think you're excited to see. Maybe it's a little bit bummed out. You're a little bummed out right now. But you'll get over it. Your heart will heal. And you're going to come back flourishing. And I can't wait to see it. I love you. I'm praying for you. I hope to talk to you soon.